Okay, friends. Our previous class discussed about the design of basic logic gates. Okay, what are the basic logic gates? And OR and NOT gates. So the interior design of AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate are discussed in the previous video. Okay. Now we go for the combined logic gates. What are the combined logic gates means? The combination of the basic logic gates, any of the basic logic gates can produce some required operations, that is logical operations by combining above the basic logic gates. If we combine an AND gate with a NOT gate, we get the NAND gate as combined logic gate. Similarly, an OR gate is combined with a NOT gate to produce NOR gate. Then XOR gate is a combination of all the three gates to produce a special output condition. Okay, so let us discuss the XOR gate later. Lastly, so next XOR gate is the combination of XOR gate along with the combined with NOT gate, so that we get XNOR gate. First of all, we move for the first combined logic gate, that is NAND gate, as in the following figure. Okay, so NAND gate means NOT AND. That is a combination of an AND gate and a NOT gate, like this. First of all, we apply the inputs for an AND gate to produce the AND gate result A dot B. After that A dot B is given to a NOT gate to produce the NAND gate result. NAND gate means the result of AND gate is followed by a borrow, that is provided by a NOT gate. Okay, so which means this is the complement of this result, that is the result of AND gate. We can see the result of a NAND gate in truth table, how the truth table this logic circuit performs according to the truth table. Okay, so if we apply A and B or the input of AND gate, this AND gate will produce the output as A dot B. If we apply 0, 0, then we get 0, 0, 1, we get 0, 1, 0, it is 0, 1, 1, it is finally 1. Okay, so this is the output of a AND gate. This output is once again applied to a NOT gate, so that we get the result is complemented. A dot B complement, that is bar. Okay, so this result is complement of this result, so that we get the final output of a NAND gate as follows. So here we get 0, the complement of 0 is 1, so that if we apply 0, 0 for a NAND gate, we get logic 1 at the output. Similarly, we get all the four combination outputs. Okay, so the circuit symbol of a NAND gate is like this. Here it is the D. We can see that the symbol D represent a AND gate along with a bubble. It is attached with a bubble. It is representing the NOT gate. So that AND gate followed by a NOT gate, so that we get the NAND gate. So this is the circuit symbol of a NAND gate. Okay, after seeing the first combined logic gate, that is NAND gate, we go for NOR gate. This is also the combination logic gate, which is a combination of an OR gate followed by a NOT gate. Okay, so if we apply the inputs A and B, we get the OR gate output as A plus B, that is A or B. Once again, this result is given to a NOT gate, so that we get the output as A plus B bar. Okay, that is a complement of result of OR gate. Okay, so this is called NOR gate. The truth table says that if we apply 0, 0, we get 0, 0 at the OR gate level. Okay. If we get, if we go for the NOR gate level, we get the output as y is equal to a plus b whole bar. Okay. So here we get the result for OR gate. It is complemented to get the result of NOR gate. Okay. So that if here it is 0, then we get logic 1 at the output of a NOR gate. Similarly, the result of OR gate is are like this. Okay. So therefore the NOR gate result are complemented to these results, so that we get the result as follows. Okay. So the next we go for circuit symbol of a NOR gate, that is similar to a NAND gate. That is an OR gate is followed by a bubble. So that the bubble is indicating the NOT gate symbol. So we get the symbol of NOR gate as in this figure. Okay. So the result of a NOR gate is y is equal to a plus b whole bar. A plus b is the result of OR gate. The bar is the indication for a NOT gate. Okay. The next gate in the combined logic gate group, it is XOR gate. That is exclusive OR gate is the extension of XOR. Okay. So XOR gate, that is exclusive OR gate, is a special kind of gate which is designed to satisfy, that is justify the result y is equal to a dot b bar plus a bar dot b. So this is the result we require from the XOR gate, exclusive OR gate. Why we want to get this result from the XOR gate means it is similar to the truth table of the XOR gate is always similar to an OR gate, but one condition is different, that is the last condition, 1-1 condition, that is 1-1 combination. The result of XOR gate and differs with the result of OR gate. For this condition only, the remaining conditions are same. Okay. Why we get we need to get this result as difference from OR gate? We know that the result of an OR gate 0, 0, 0 or 0, it is 0, 0 or 1, it is 1, 0 or 0, sorry, 1 or 0, it is 1, 1 or 1, it is also 1. So this is the truth table of an OR gate. We can see that these three results of an OR gate is almost matching with the summing rules, that is addition rule of a two binary bits. Okay, that means if we add 0 plus 0, we get 0. Similarly, if we add 0 plus 1, we get 1, and 1 plus 0, we also get 1 for this. But if we add 1 plus 1, we get 0 as a sum, and we get a carry. Apart this carry, we get 0 for for adding. When we adding 1 and 1, we get the result as 0. But in an OR gate, 1 or 1 is equal to 1. It is not 0. Now here we can make the difference between the addition rules and the result of an OR gate. That is, these three results are same in the addition rules also, but this input will give 0 for addition, but in OR gate it is 1. So this is the little bit difference between addition rules and OR operation. So to satisfy the addition rule totally, that is, we need to make this result also as 0. That is, fully satisfy the justify the addition rules, we have to design an exclusive OR gate. That is the gate here we are saying. Okay, so that the XOR gate, we may consider the XOR gate will produce the result as the addition rules. That means if we add 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So that the XOR gate will produce the addition rules. But not OR gate. OR gate will not produce the exact addition rules. That is, it can produce up to 3 results, but the 4th result will be differ. Okay, so therefore we go for the exclusive OR gate. To produce these addition rules, we have to follow this condition. How this condition, that is this Boolean expression, will produce our required result. We can see it in truth table. Okay, let us move for the truth table of an XOR gate. Okay, so XOR is a combination of one AND gate, another AND gate, and OR gate. That is, there are two AND gates which are producing A dot B bar as one result, and A bar dot B is another result. Both the results are combined to produce to be given to the input of an OR gate. Okay, so if we see the circuit, that is A is directly applied for the first AND gate, and B is applied through a NOT gate, so that the B input becomes B bar for the first AND gate. Similarly, the A is applied through a NOT gate, so that we get A bar at the input of second AND gate, and directly the B is directly connected to the input of second AND gate, so that here it is B. Therefore, we get the results as A dot B bar as the result of AND gate 1, and A bar dot B as the result of AND gate 2. So that these two AND gates are applied to an OR gate, so that we get the results as Y is equal to A dot B bar plus A bar dot B. So this is the result of our XOR gate. The XOR gate operator is mentioned here as the direct sum. So this is the mathematical symbol which is referred as direct sum. So it means it gives the summation results as the output. Okay, let us see the truth table, how the result will be given by the this XOR gate design. If we apply 0, 0 as the first combination, then the output of first AND gate is A bar dot B. How the result of first gate will become 0 for this condition is, if A is applied with 0, then A bar will become 1 dot B. B is directly applied, so that it is 0. So that so here we are applying the input as 1 dot 0. That means 1 and 0 will produce the output as 0. Next, similarly, if we apply 0 for A, then A bar will become 1. Next, B is directly applied, so that 1, it is 1. So 1 dot 1 is equal to 1. Next, for next condition, A is applied 1, so therefore A bar is 0, and the direct B is already 0, so therefore it produces 0. Similarly, if we apply A by 1, then A bar becomes 0 dot B is directly applied, that is 1, so that we get the result as 0. Okay? So we verified the result of first AND gate. Then we move for second the result of second AND gate as A dot B bar. Since we are applying 0 0 for the second AND gate, so that is A is directly applied, but B is complemented. So that is the complement of 0 is becomes 1. That is 0.1 is equal to 0. Next, A is directly applied as it is 0. Next, we apply 1 for B, therefore B bar becomes 0. So therefore the output is 0. Next, A is directly applied, that is 1 dot, B is inverted, that is complemented, so that it is 1. So 1.1 is equal to 1. Next, A is directly applied 1. Then B is complemented, so that 1 will be complemented as 0. Therefore, the result becomes 0. Now, the final output of an XOR gate is driven from the output of OR gate. OR gate in this structure. So that the results of both the AND gates are combined to given combinedly into the OR gate. So that the result of OR gate becomes as follows. OR gate, what is the OR gate result? If any one of the input is 1, then output will become 1. Okay. So we have to see these two outputs of AND gates. Then we have to perform the OR operation between these two inputs to get the final output. So 0 plus 0, that means 0 or 0 is equal to 0 as it is in the result of OR gate. Okay, next 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0, it is 1, so therefore we are putting 1. Next 0 plus 1, it is also 1 as by the truth table of OR gate. Next 0 plus 0, it is 0. So these are the results of XOR gate we have drawn. Okay, so therefore the XOR gate will produce the results as by the results of summation, that is addition rules. So the addition rules of two binary bits are exactly achieved by the designing of XOR gate, so that XOR gate is also used in summing circuits as we see later. Okay, so the difference between OR gate and XOR gate is this condition only. The remaining three conditions are same, but the final condition, that is 1 1, if we are adding 1 1 we get 0, but it is in OR gate, it will give the result as 1. Okay, understand? So that the exclusive OR gate is exactly matching with the summation results of two binary bits. Okay, understand? So the XOR gate is readily accepting the summation rules, so that the XOR gate can be used in summing circuit, that is adder circuit. It is used for binary addition, subtraction, multiplication, division as well. Okay, so this is the XOR gate. Next we move for XNOR gate. Next we go for the circuit symbol of XOR gate. So XOR gate is similar to, since the XOR gate is similar to OR gate, we are designing, the circuit symbol is almost looking like an OR gate, but additionally another semicircle added at the input. Okay, there are two semicircles not by touching. Okay, so there are two semicircles are added to the inputs to represent to differentiate XOR gate from OR gate. Okay, this is the circuit symbol of XOR gate, and it will produce y is equal to a direct sum b. Here a direct sum b means this is the result of exact result of an XOR gate. That is a dot b bar plus a bar dot b. Okay, understand? Next, what is XNOR gate? XNOR gate is once again the combination of an XOR gate followed by a NOT gate, as in this circuit. Circuit symbol. Okay, so this is the XNOR gate circuit. That means XOR gate is followed by a NOT gate to produce the output of an XNOR gate. Okay, that is, it is producing a direct sum b. It is once again, a direct sum b. It is once again complemented by a NOT gate to produce the output of XNOR gate. Okay, the result of XNOR gate, since it is complemented, the expression for the XNOR gate will become y is equal to a direct sum b whole bar. We know this is the result of an XNOR gate. It will produce the result, exact result as follows. That is a bar dot b bar plus a dot b. Okay, so here is the derivation for the output of XNOR gate. It is the bar of the output of XOR gate. What is the result of XOR gate? XOR gate is exactly a direct sum b. By applying a bar, that is a negation, that means a complement to that output of XOR gate, we get the result of an XNOR gate. So here the result of XOR gate is complemented, so that the result of XOR gate, exact result of XOR gate is a dot b bar plus a bar dot b. By applying the whole bar for this XOR gate result, we get the result of XNOR gate. So this XNOR gate can be simplified as follows. Okay, first of all, we apply the De Morgan's theorem for these two combinations. That is, we know that about the De Morgan's theorem, a dot b whole bar is equal to a bar plus b bar. It is the first theorem of De Morgan's theorem. Okay, which is the first theorem in De Morgan's theorems. Okay, so that see, and the second theorem is a plus b whole bar is equal to a bar dot b bar. Okay, so if we see this this expression, it is looking like the second theorem. Okay, that is, this whole as considered as a, it is considered as b. Okay, a plus b whole bar will become a bar dot b bar as the result of second theorem of De Morgan's. Okay, so that we get a dot b bar whole bar dot a bar dot b whole bar. Once again, this interior part of both this expression and expressions once again will be simplified by the De Morgan's first theorem as in the first law. Okay, that means a dot b whole bar will become a bar plus b bar. As similar in this case, a dot b bar whole bar will be changed as a bar plus b bar of bar. Similarly, here it is a bar of bar plus b bar. Once again, a bar of bar, that is double negation property in the De Morgan's theorem, will produce b bar of bar as b, a bar of bar as a. Therefore, we get the multiplication terms as a bar plus b dot a plus b bar. If we multiply both the summations, then we get the result as follows. That is a bar dot a plus a bar dot b bar, a bar dot b bar plus a dot b or b dot a, whatever it is. Next, finally b dot b bar. So we get the result as this equation. Okay, since a dot a bar is 0 according to the negation property of De Morgan's theorem. Okay, a dot a bar is 0. Similarly, b dot b bar also 0. Then finally we get the result as result of x NOR gate as y is equal to a bar b bar plus ab. That is the final result of x NOR gate. We get from the XOR gate is complemented. Okay, so these are the combined logic gates by combining the basic logic gates and or not. Okay, understand?